As we've said plenty of times before, we love being able to offer a fantastic Jaguar XF as part of our collection, of course, and what better choice of colour could you have than British Racing Green, one of our most iconic colours ever, and stay tuned for more in the way of British Racing Green, in fact. But for now, this particular facelift generation 2013 car represents absolutely astronomical amounts of value, because still, with less than six-figure mileage on the clock, barely kissing 99,000, in fact it's just recently been serviced barely 1,000 miles ago in February, with a new no advisory MOT on top of that, it is still, even as that facelift car, under £6,000. And even at that price point, of course, still retains its option of low deposit finance if you wanted to make use of it. Now, of course, this is a 3-litre V6 version as well, which is hugely popular in terms of the best all-round engine, you could say. You have the extra size, the extra power, certainly the extra torque and pulling power that these ones have, but you still have fantastic fuel economy, particularly for long-distance drives on the motorway, where you can slap on the cruise control. These really do eat up the miles, and in the case of many higher mileage examples, in fact many that are far, far beyond this, that is how they've spent most of their life, just sitting on the motorway, cruising along, eating up the miles. Now, incidentally, in addition to being finished in British Racing Green, it also has that soft grain ivory leather interior, being as it is a premium luxury spec, and with that full service history, including having its belt changed as well. We already mentioned, of course, its MOT and recent service also in February. It is in superb condition, and in fact, it's only had 2 keepers from brand new in 2013, and the most recent of those keepers actually purchased this car from us before, back in 2022. Now, of course, this car is very well equipped. It has its 2 original keys and book packs still intact, parking aids including that reverse camera as well, dual zone climate control, an 11-speaker Meridian sound system, touchscreen display with Bluetooth, navigation, auxiliary inputs, cruise control as we already mentioned. The seats are naturally ISOFIX prepped if you do plan to use it as a family commuter, and of course with 240 horsepower on the one hand and 370 foot-pounds of pulling power in the form of torque on the other, well, these are fantastic holiday cars or daily drivers with plenty of performance if you do want to put your foot down, but at the same time, you can still average as high as 47 miles to the gallon, and again on the motorway, it's even better, as high as 57. From a 3-litre V6 executive car, that is not bad at all. And speaking of not being bad, neither is its road tax, especially these days where so many cars of this kind of luxury segment are being very, very heavily penalised. Well, these aren't at £265 a year in comparison to 6, 7, sometimes nearly £800 for certain cars from this kind of era. If then you are considering joining, as so many have, the literally hundreds of people who've enjoyed these XFs from our collection, then of course you could reach out regarding it via the email address shown here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155, or via our mobile number of 07482 267 439.